Oh, Jesus. Wow. Well, I thought I was gonna clean this place up, but obviously I'm just making it worse. So what I've done here is I've put together a few tools and items for us to be able to clean up and wire manage and really make our entertainment areas the place where we spend the most time other than with our significant others and maybe work. But I've got some tools here that we're gonna use today to clean up and really put together this new studio of mine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, I guess this. We're gonna take all of these things and we're gonna wire manage. So it seems like it could be a very long step to be able to go from this and end up with a result that's kind of like this one. But it really wasn't that difficult. It only took me about 20 to 30 minutes, and all of these tools can be found in your household or bought for under about $10 to $15 in store, maybe even online. So let's get to work. I'll show you what I did to make sure that I got the cleanest cable management and the setup just how I wanted. Now to jump into the meat and potatoes, where we're gonna be using the most useful tool of all, which is a zip tie. I'm also going to be using some straps, like I said. So today I have the Velcro straps, super easy. I have about 7 or 8 of them, and then I have about 5 or 6 zip ties. And this is going to take this whole mess, clean it up. I'm also going to use a few random screws I had laying around in my trusty drill here to mount a few pieces that have holes on the back to be mounted. So pretty much everything you have for power management, maybe you have a network switch, maybe you have something, and you can get that thing off the ground by using the mountable back that has 2 little screw holes that you slide and it locks into place. My power strip has that, my network switch has that, and because my USB hub doesn't, I ended up grabbing some of these bad boys. Bam, these are little command strips and they're double-sided. You can stick them to anything, they peel right off. This pack was like $9 and I think I have like 50 of them in here. So I can mount a lot of stuff with this. So let's go to town. Let's go ahead and start mounting, cleaning up the wiring here on this desk, because as you can see, I'll show you. I mean, it's rough back here. Sorry about the light, but geez, guys. Look at that, there's wire mess everywhere. Oh yeah, wires running everywhere. Oh, look at that, that is just rough. And we have a great ability to get this all off the ground. So let's do that. So we still have a little bit of work to do here. I've got the surge protector, my power strip, all mounted up to the desk. I used 2 screws, just popped it in there. I showed you guys. And what I've done along the right-hand side, you guys can kind of take a look here. I've started routing this wiring across the wall. It's going to come around the back here and up through the port that we see, or back to where it plugs in behind this. Now I put the outlets behind this right here to block where everything plugs in. It's not perfect. There's still some work to go, obviously. It's not going to look as good as I want it to on this thin of a budget. Remember, I'm sticking between about $15, $20 maximum, using some household items like a stapler, some loose screws I had laying around, a drill that I already own, and I'm just trying to make this look as good as I can on that $15, $20 budget without having to buy some pretty expensive items. So, one thing I did want to show you guys, let's just take a peek. I went ahead and mounted, this is my USB hub, it's powered. and then I have my network switch. The network switch has 2 screws on the back. Just mounted it that way. And then this I use command strips. You can see here, 2 command strips, holds that up. It's up and out of the way. So what we're gonna do is manage this around to the left, get this power strip in, powering everything we can, and then we're gonna manage it all up to the top where we can hopefully hide some wiring, just like we do on the inside of our case, and then I'll show you guys at the end. Okay. This is where I'll take my straps and a stapler and show you how to manage wire across the wall so it's hidden. There's still quite a bit to be done, but I was able to get a clean run of cables from right to left plugged into power. Obviously I still have up here to take care of, and the room as a whole still has a little bit to be done. Luckily I have some decor, some things that I've purchased in the past that I'll be able to put up and kind of liven this place up a bit. I've also got some smart lights I've installed, so I'll be kind of showing you guys those at the end here. And it just kind of wraps everything together. So whatever you have as far as decor, you know, that can go later, but let's focus on getting this cable managed properly so we can finish the top up here and hopefully have a clean looking organized desk for all under 20 bucks. So, oh, one thing I do want to mention, you guys, instead of stapling these straps into the desk, I just used a little screw. Now, if you have one of the actual staple guns and not just a cheap little $2 stapler, you can use a staple gun. But I caution, do not do that over any of your electronics. I'll say that again. Don't staple over any of your electronic cables. I only did it to the straps. I did not do it to any of the cables because it can risk tearing and shorting those cables out and causing issues, even a fire. So definitely don't do that. Only staple or drill the straps unless you have one of the cable ready attachment pieces. It's a little, you pound in a little piece of nail and it covers the cable with plastic rather than metal. So anyways, let's dive in, let's finish this up and I'll show you the ending. Well, I still have a little bit of work to do, like put things on the wall. I've got my nano leaf products I'm going to be putting behind the computer, a few things up as far as on the wall, atmospheric style stuff, you know. But I think I've hit the nail on the head as far as the mission of the video, which is taking about $15 to $20 in parts, zip ties, straps, staples, screws, a couple simple things that you'll be able to find around the house or scrounge together on a budget and put together a good looking wire management system and setting up a little bit of what you already have maybe on the wall. So what I was able to put together here, you guys, and I think you've seen a lot of it in the time lapse, but I don't want to go too deep into this, but I'll show you. A little bit of cables back here. Now I've put everything up on a stand and there are some wires going to this. I could grab the little $10 little wire stickies, put them there on the desk, but I don't really want to. I feel like that's a lot of work. As you can see down here, I put the power strip and managed all the wires. And it's not amazing, you know, but for 10 or 15 bucks it gets everything off the floor. And of course I've added my Alexa speaker. I'll stick it right there. Put a little fan for atmosphere. And then went ahead and added a wall. All right, you guys, well, that's pretty much it with a few simple tools, zip ties, straps, screws. It really wasn't that hard. It took me about a little bit longer than I expected, 45 minutes to an hour, but that's because I was also recording. I was setting up different shots. I think anybody else could do about 30 minutes, use these same tools, get a clean setup, and really put together your room, your media room, entertainment room, computer room, whatever you call it. You can put it together and it can become a space where you feel extremely comfortable and you have a lot of room to work with. And that's how I feel right here. So, and in case you guys didn't get it, this is my new studio where we'll be doing all video recording and all new releases of videos here with this style of backdrop. You'll see me back there. I'll be able to get down low. There's actually a table right here. We'll be doing some unboxings and maybe some deep dives into products right here on this table. So welcome to the new studio for Techcessory. Well, it's an office slash studio, but who cares, whatever. This is where I'll be making the magic for you guys from this point forward, maybe until there's a bigger space that I grow into. I don't know. So for $15 to $20, you can definitely expect to get similar results. And if you have similar equipment like I did, I had previous shelves. Well, I did buy some things. I bought some shelves, but I had previous fixtures, previous things I could use, I could put up and kind of create atmosphere in my space. And I did it for only $15 to $20 and it looks way better than before. So I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, put it below in the comments section, okay? Please like and share this video with all your friends. Subscribe to this video, comment on this video. And that's pretty much all I have for you today, you guys. So without further ado, I'll catch you in the next video.